couldn't capitalize, get it any closer. They were able to pull away. Just what was the theme tonight against Houston?
We were just trying to get back to our defense because the last couple games, like we've been letting the best player on the opposing team get off. So we were just trying to go into this game and just try to lock in on defense, but it just kind of didn't work out for us.
How does your approach change when you get in foul trouble? You have to be more wary defensively, or how does your approach change?
I'm gonna be honest, like I don't really I'm mindful of my fouls, but I'm still playing hard, and cause like the way I play, initially I'm not trying to foul anyway, so I just still play hard. So.
How do your teammates elevate your game? CJ Kelly had 5 assists tonight. Theo Horton had 18. How do they motivate you to do better on the court?
I mean, those guys aren't selfish players. When they get it, they're looking to swing it, and also looking to score. But I kind of had the hot hand a little bit in the first half, so them being unselfish, just like how we all are. They were kind of feeding me and helping me out with that.
Your team's battled Houston twice now. What do you think the difference is? The gap there between you and Houston?
I don't really think there's a big gap, but I can say that all I want, but we got to go out there and prove it, and we didn't really prove it, so.
How much is not having Michael Durr impact things? I know you'd love to have him out there, and it is what it is, but it seems like that's made a huge difference since he went out.
I feel like that made a huge difference because, Houston is a very physical team, and Durr's a big guy, so he could definitely help us out with the rebounding and the defensive efforts. So, missing him is tough.
What was Coach's message after the game?
Pretty much that we got to come out better, we had time to prepare for this game, and, we're going hard in practice, but, all that, it really doesn't mean nothing unless you get the win. So.
What's the mindset of this team right now? Kind of, going through a rough spell. Obviously, this was always going to be tough against Houston. Now 3 games in a row haven't gone your way. What's kind of the mindset of everyone, and how do you get out of it?
You're just trying to win the next one and do a better job rebounding because we got out-rebounded this game and just like last game. So we haven't been doing a good job going to the board. So, getting after it in practice and focus on rebounding.
What's off defensively?
I really couldn't tell you. Like, yeah, I don't know.
What's off defensively?
I mean, I feel like we getting hurt. We getting hurt on the second chance opportunities. Like I feel like our first shot defense is actually good for the most part. I think that when they keep getting the rebound back, getting the ball back, kind of defeats you inside, you know. But I mean, other than that, we could talk more. We could be tougher. We can get to our rotations faster.
What was it like having Darius Johnson back in the lineup?
It was good. I think that Darius came in and provided us some much needed depth. That's one more player back. We're waiting on Big Mike to come back. But like I said, it was his first game back, coming back versus Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad that he decided to, come back for that game, especially. It shows that he cares. Didn't want to leave us high and dry, but it was good having him back. I ain't gonna lie.
You guys have 11 turnovers tonight. They had 13 points on the break. How do you guys work on that going forward? What are some key points you guys might want to hit in the next practices against Tulsa?
Definitely just sprinting back on defense, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just getting back on defense and getting ready to guard.
We were just talking about Kelvin Sampson. He said he couldn't believe some of the shots you were making. So what was working for you tonight from beyond the arc?
I don't know. I just I know my job. Coach tells me my job every day, what I'm supposed to do, and saw some space, saw some daylight. I just did my job. That's it. Where the ball goes in that night, not up to me.
For both of you, what was it like playing in that atmosphere? The student section was flowing. It's the largest crowd in like 6 years. What was it like to be a part of that atmosphere?
I mean, it's amazing. Anytime our fans come out and like support us like that, like it's the best feeling.
You feel like this team's reeling now? A couple losses in a row.
Wait.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's tough. Like we just lost 3 in a row, but I'm saying we gotta figure it out. Nobody gonna figure it out for. We gotta figure that. We gotta figure it out.
What do you got to do different?
I feel like we just got to come together as players because the coaches are giving us all the tools. Like it's not, it all falls back on them, but it really shouldn't because, they're giving us all the tools and, it's just about us players like just coming together and, just doing what we practice.
Yeah, we might have to raise our level up, you know, especially on the older guys, myself included. We gotta reach another level. We gotta reach another level.
You guys were tested on defense all night long. You know, you guys caused 12 turnovers on their end. You know, so what are some things that you might want to try and, in terms of scoring, whenever you get extra possessions, how do you want to make the most of that? What are some ways you want to focus?
Definitely get more points on fast break because, you know, like you said, we turned them over 12 times in double digits, and we only got 2 fast break points. So definitely trying to convert on those.
Dr. Fall was at the game. I know he was at practice the other day. What was it like meeting him? Have you ever seen a human that tall?
Yeah, nah, he occupies a space that not regular humans occupy. So it's like, wow, like, man, he really tall. Like, this ain't no facade. He's really tall. Like, so.
Taylor, did you get any advice from Taco?
Nah, not really. He just, like, you know, told all of us to stay together because it's a long season. But, yeah, it was definitely nice to meet him, though.
Guys,
Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.